Tides of Change is a framework that we in TomorrowToday have developed over a period of time to help organizations think coherently through the future. And TIDES is an acronym that stands for 5 disruptions that we believe you need to pay attention to. 5 disruptions, amongst many actually, that will impact on your environment and your focus and expertise. It's technology, institutional shift, demographic shifts, the environment, and shifting societal values. What we know about the future is it's going to happen whether we like it or not. And I think the smart organizations are keeping an eye on what's coming down the road. Because if we're not looking at what's coming, we're not going to see the potential tsunami. We're not going to see the thing that will change the rules of the game. Share some personal stories around how you've experienced the values of your institution being played out. Hopefully they're good stories, but they might be 1 or 2 bad stories. But just share some personal stories around values. Please stand at your table, face each other, and do that. So the first conversation is actually something you might want to revisit in a different context and setting because it's an important conversation. I only did it from an illustrative point of view, so sorry for interrupting you. But it was easy to have that conversation, wasn't it? Why was it relatively easy? You've lived it, you know it.
We all have the same buy-in.
Same buy-in. What were some of the obvious logistic things that made a conversation like that relatively easy? You were facing each other. You were looking each other in the eyes. It was a fairly easy conversation just logistically to have, wasn't it? Now, the moment I asked you to turn around and face outwards, what happened? There was chaos. Some people were facing the wall, and they were standing in front of the wall like that. Other people had a view out the window. And that is exactly what happens in organizations around looking at the future. Conversations become incoherent because for some people, when they're looking into the future metaphorically, they're looking and they're staring at a wall that's 2 inches in front of their face. For other people, they've got the vista of looking out the window. And having coherency around future-based conversations in an organization is a lot tougher than it at first appears because it's nuanced by where we're standing, what direction we're facing, who we're talking to. Suddenly groups were talking to each other, and the point is that dealing with the future is very difficult, and it's your future. I can tee up a way to look, where to look, and a framework to help you look, but the interpretation of all that is yours. You can't have somebody come in from the outside and say, this is what it's going to be, just follow these 5 steps and you will be fine. It's your conversation. And again, to emphasize the point, organizations that are prepared for the future are doing this kind of work.